Flows are in, the Q's gonna land. He's not gonna get anywhere out of this one. Does he hop the wall? There's no point. First blood goes to Hanser. Actually, probably the best possible option there, and a big lead for TSM in the top lane.
Yeah, especially when you consider this is supposed to be a bad early lane.
Look at that damage, though. And actually, the summoner heal was used by Arrow. Interestingly, also one by Wild Turtle, and there's damage into Shady. Has to flash over.
Somewhat problematic.
Can be, and Nori's gonna be revealed by the war. He's gonna go in for the fight. A lot of damage out of Svenskar. Force the flash. One more hit, he'll do it inside the jungle. Svenskar and takes down his opposing jungler.
It's the value of that ward, and Hanser is now
walked forward anyway, but
I think he just wanted to get there even faster, stop the recall, but now level 6.
Kick into the wall, there's the root, there's all the damage. It's Svenskar and having a field day in this one. 2-0 on Hanser.
He's been everywhere. Such a good start for Sven. It's the top side of the map for TSM, almost always, that they are focusing on, and Nori's probably gonna get caught out here.
For a bit, Bjerg's gonna get shockwaved up, now goes to the trade into Ryu, just gonna land all those shots, and a already kill comes in. Svenskar killing his opposing jungler, traded back by Arrow, 1-for-1 so far. The fight on towards Shady, then Voidlings are hungry, looking to take him out, and Wild Turtle able to claim the kill, makes it a 2-for-1.
Arrow's done too.
TSM, and it's gonna be 3-for-1. Arrow's got nowhere to go. He's slow, not gonna mean much, and he's gonna pop the ulti, get the kill picked up. Overall 3-1, 6-2 the overall scoreline now. TSM 6. Rolt's gonna land on a Wild Turtle, plenty of damage. They're gonna try to blow up the marksman, and they almost take him out. He's gonna stay alive though. The re-engage on a Zig, that's gonna be a kill picked up, you assume, but he flashes and heals to safety. No kills picked up at all, but the chase is still in for Bjerg, hooked back in. A lot of damage to shot barrage, almost picks off Zig. Still attacks coming through. Hanser's gonna find the root. He's gonna find the kill. There's number 1, number 2 gonna come through as well. A double Hanser. 5-0 in this one as the chase continues under the turret. Root's up in 2 seconds, looks for Arrow, not gonna find the play. The 2 for Arrows here, so is Shady, but not sure if the defense is gonna happen. There comes the push, couple more hits will do it. Wild Turtle takes a bit of a shot, but who cares? Ooh, it's not, that's not gonna matter a lot. Wild Turtle gives it away. That was over aggressive. So the turret goes down, but maybe there's a re-engage. And Nori at half finds nothing.
Lanes, yes, the Nautilus is behind, but you know, in a situation like this, Nori get caught out.
Caught out, kick towards the wall. Might have an FTC. There's a charm, and it was everything they needed. All the shots landed. Perfect layering by TSM.
Behind the gold, but you're adding extra gold into your pockets, and you're controlling vision, and Ryu now caught out.
Another flash ulti into the charm. No chance to get away from this one. 5v4. TP's coming in. Phoenix1 actually use this one as the fight, and Nori gets a kill on a Wild Turtle. It's a trade. It's a 4v3 in the map now. Shady brings a teammate over the wall with a satchel plan. He's got nowhere to go in this one. Sven looks for a bit of damage. Can't quite find Arrow just yet. Shady's close to getting charmed, though. He's got to be careful on this one. Flashes the wall. Keep himself safe. Just the -1 for gonna get picked up by Sven, and here's the re-engage. Do they find it? Q's gonna land. Still no ult from Shady yet. They haven't found the play. There's the hook on a Hanser. That should layer the stun. It will. Will he find teammates? Still no ulti yet for Shady. Finally bounced it across. Won't be enough to kill. It's going to be close for Sim, but the shield should be enough. Poke not going to kill just yet. Here comes the re-engage. Look at that damage. Bjergsen with the double kill inside the back line. Well played. 13-4.
The ultimate coming back up for Bjerg, having his back up. They do get a little bit of vision on the play, but now Sven looking for the engage. Nice kick.
Big flash into Shady, deleted immediately. A kill comes through to Wild Turtle, his second of the game. TSM can do no wrong, it feels like, in this one. Looking to close out game 1.
Able to do, and now setting up their waves on the bot side. They can move up top side.
There's the charm flash. They find Ryu. The kick's going to be enough to let Bjergsen get it with the Foxfire. Another kill picked off, and single kill to do another turret yet again. Doesn't screw it up. Here comes the push. They find Zig, but he's the tank. He's the one they want to engage on. Tights back for a little while. He's going to be okay for now. Redemption heals TSM's back line. There's a flash. They found Arrow. They go for the damage up, but they're going to knock him down right away. 2-0 to start this one. And the third comes through. Nori has no way out of that. And now with the jungler dead, this Baron is a formality for TSM.
Yeah, textbook from TSM. They get a pick on the mid laner. They force around the Baron, turn for the fight, take the fight, and now should be able to eliminate even more kills and get a free Baron.
Nice pickup there. And now Ryu's got to find his way into a 1v5. Now, Ryu's had his troubles with Baron pits on this side, but this one, I think it's not really expected of him to do well.
He could look for the shockwave combo. There still is some threat of stealing it, and he's behind enough that he should try.
Shockwave, they waited out, and actually still almost screwed it up. Got down to 23 HP.
They're just going to look to do that once more.
Here comes the push. Turret's under fire right now, Sven. And Bjergsen looking for the flanks. There comes the Nori hit up by the Mal's ulti. He's going to lose his health pretty fast. It goes down to Hanser. Arrow on the side drops as well. Bjergsen gets the second kill of this fight. Looking for number 3 is Zig. And number 4 goes down. There's no one left but Shady, and he's just not able to keep this one alive. The rest of his clique is gone and dead, and it's time for the turrets to fall. TSM going to close one out. 23-4 in kills. Maybe make it 24 to get revenge on how that bot lane went. Not going to happen. He flashes for the KDA. True KDA player in Shady. Nexus goes down. TSM 1 game away from clinching the #1 seed to end the regular split.
And what a game it was. TSM looked so good here. 23-4, complete domination of P1, who had been moving up in the standings, who people have been giving a lot of credit to. Magic damage AoE, so when you have the Monster Shield, the Locket, the Redemption, that's kind of the big trio for Karma, and you can negate a ton of the team fight pressure coming out of the monsters down here now too.
Flash
Round 2.
Oh, Flash actually anchor's gonna go in. There's the ult, there's all the damage. Ryu is gonna be a goner here. Shockwave by
Shen ulti.
Shen shows up, not enough though. It's a trade kill though, well played. To actually get the roam back in, a 1-for-1 is the best they could hope for. First blood, of course, still does go through to TSM.
It's just disrespectful. The fact that Bjergsen has his empowered Q up and he just walked into him, now Bjergsen can flash forward. He just needs the ignite. Didn't get it.
He doesn't get the ignite off, and now the chase is on for Bjergsen. Sanglepool's gonna do nothing, and Inori gets the kill. Bjergsen screwing up the dive.
Be able to land that taunt, even if you get juked.
And here comes the play. Rengar wants in as well. The knockup's still gonna land, despite the fact that Arrow burns
This one's
flash.
not gonna miss.
And here is Sven. Yeah, he's not gonna miss that at all. And here comes the rest of the play. The jump is in, but the turnaround. Inori gets one. He looks for two. Sven's gonna jump the wall. Can he stay away, though? Looks like no one's here to jump him just yet.
Ryu's coming over.
Is coming down. Here's the haste in. They want Inori to get in there. He's gonna have leap up soon, but Sven has an empowered root. Moves through the W instead, finds a satchel. Still on the chase.
I don't think he can get the execute. I think Inori
There's
tagged
the
him.
jump. That's gonna be the kill, and the assist goes over because of the shields. But it managed to waste 3 players' time. The best it probably could have been. Hitting the objectives again the rest of the game. Powder game means a little bit more. The ult to the chase in towards Ryu. Does not have flash, does have Shockwave.
Nicely
Gonna pull
done.
Sven in. That was a bit aggressive, and they're gonna find the trade kill. Jungler for jungler now. Combat into the mid lane as Bjergsen gonna kite away. Sanglepool, of course, dodges out the turret shot, and it's gonna be 1 kill picked up for Bjergsen, 1 kill picked up for Inori.
And Shen is moving down. Shen almost up, so Inori can look for this now if he wants to. He should jump in. Shen ultimate could come out.
To the play, lands the W. Here comes Zig around the wings. Gonna get that one, and this time around he lands the flash to get the kill on a Bjergsen. On this mid turret though, he's 2 auto attacks away from knocking it down, but for now has to respect the team. He's gonna kite back. Arrow almost walked into the stun. What is he jumping in for? Because the rest of TSM are here, and Arrow's gonna lose his life for that play. A bit of a catastrophe. The dogs are not gonna be enough. Zig gonna drop next up. A double kill for Wild Turtle, and Arrow bit off way more than he could chew.
That was so poorly played from Arrow. Even with the dash in, he could have flashed the hook.
Need that defensive of a build.
Yeah, I think it's a poor decision when you consider the fact that you have the Shen, the Karma, and the Ori.
There's the flash chase. Bjergsen's gonna get this kill out of Ryu. Here comes the Shen ulti to maybe buy some time, and Shockwave not gonna come down in time. Well played by Bjergsen through the shields, gets the kill picked off.
And that's going to be super easy for TSM to grab off the win play.
Maybe looking for the grab on a Wild Turtle. Flash gets the slow, the Q, that's gonna be enough damage. Kill goes to Arrow. And Phoenix1 find the dive, the 3-man play, the shield, the haste from Shady helping it out. It's happened. But it is now this 1,300 gold lead for Phoenix1, the kill on the turret, and if they can keep their powder alive, it's okay. A lot of damage on a Ryu. Shockwave buys a bit of time. The shield's not gonna be enough though, and Shady's gonna be next up for the chopping block, but gets over the wall. And now Inori wants to re-engage for this. Haunter's still taking the turret, but down to about half HP, and Hook's gonna land into Inori. This is more damage out, but it's gonna be the kill. But first the taunt, and the dodge zone. Still the Sanglepool is enough. Will there be a trade? Oh, Bjergsen with the Zonia's Arrow should get this back, and he will do so. Right now it's a 2-for-1. Can there be more? Looking for the damage with the not ulti damage. Not gonna come through. Arrow gets a shield, gets alive just barely. Wild Turtle wants to chase, lands the Q over the wall. Wild Turtle finds his prey. They're gonna get one more as it's gonna be Zig dropping out 4-1 the overall trade. TSM like they did not have their way with this one at all.
Definitely a frustrating fight for Zig as he had so many people so low, but couldn't quite finish off anybody. And TSM has had such explosive starts to these fights, being able to burst down their targets.
Needs to make that gold lead 4,000. Looking for a slow onto Bio. Frost going to land some damage here. Red Spite in for a bit more. One hit away from the kill. They're going to get the one.
Shen's
Bio
coming
Frost
in.
a bit far up. They're going to wait it out, and Bjergsen going to get found. Nice flash to stay safe. Zig finds a bit of a slow bit of damage, but it's not enough. 1-for-0. I think he's making a choice again. It's one of those where I think it's debatable. Rapid fire and execution could be a choice, but either way, it's the way he is. Now looking in towards Sven Skirn, getting to about half HP.
Oh, Bjergsen looking for the back line.
Looking for the play. Hook's going to land onto Inori. The assassin could drop down quickly. Zonia's to buy some time, and there's the first kill picked up by Sven. On the opposing jungler, Ryu still forced to cut away the flash. Anchor going to be grabbed up by Shady to buy some time. And a taunt in, but here comes Wild Turtle. Diving into the backline just like he's always wanted to. Finds a couple of kills, looking for Shady to make it the complete ace. And now it's only Zig staying alive, alone against the world, and TSM. They're going to be taking a lot out of this one. Looking to close it out. TSM wants to make it 2-0.
Nori is back, Arrow in 5.
Looking to close out the match. Turrets are gone.
They have to run.
TSM. Kiting off with just those as they run away. Gonna be a lot of damage out of Minori. They land the slow, they land the taunt. They're gonna get one kill. Now for Bjergsen, who goes back into the front line, gonna buy time some more and lose his life. A 2 for 0. The
and they
trade
get even more
for the 2 turrets. Well, it's already 3 Cloud Drakes, so they're gonna chase really fast. This approach is dark. For now, this Rift Herald will let them know what's going on at the scuttle, I should say, and here comes the play. Zig has to ult in to make this happen. Baron losing health pretty quickly. TSM inside the pit. Bjergsen cutting around the backhand side. Good damage out from Arrow. Here comes the re-engage. Bjergsen wants to get the solo kill on the bottom. Look at the damage output.
Oh my
Just
God.
follows him out. And here's the fight in the front line. Turtle stays alive, and Nori gets deleted. This is going to be 2 kills already. Make it a third in pretty quick order. No chance to re-engage. And in a 5v2, Guardian Angel pop, down he goes. 5v2, it's time for TSM to look for the Nexus.
Oh,
That is not a Faker caliber shockwave. It's not going to get the kills just yet. The poke's not going to matter. Ryu goes down. And now it is Shady against the world. It's not going to happen. TSM are going to close one out 2-0 against the number 3 seed. TSM going to secure that first place seed heading into the postseason. Number 1 TSM, number 2 Cloud9, number 3 Phoenix1. That is where those teams will end up. TSM 2-0, some of their toughest competition. End out the week to gain redemption for their loss to Liquid yesterday. And they go for the KD at the end of it all. And down it goes. TSM victorious in the last match of the regular split.
and they look good. I mean, game 1